What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. Today we're going to be cooking with the whole shebangs, baby. That's right, we're going to be cooking a swole with these delicious prison potato chips. Best chips the good Lord has ever created. And always remember, if you ever want to get these, I got them on Amazon. They say original, but they're not original, okay? They're original flavor. So always get the original bag if you get them. I really recommend y'all going to buy them. You're also going to need hot pickle or regular pickle. And this is the exact same pickle that I used to buy while I was incarcerated. Hot pickle. Mayo, okay? A little bit of that Texas Pete for that twang, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to use this to mold up my noodle a little bit. 2 little bags of Flamin' Hot cheese crunchies. And, of course, a little pack of chunky tuna light. And I'm doing it small because it's going to be a personal little spread. 17 grams of protein in that jank. Now this is... out of all the time for you to come in here and drink some water. Now this is key to any meal that you make, whether it's a prison meal or a street meal. You're definitely going to need one of these. Your very own chef death apron, you know, something easy to clean your hands with while you're barbecuing, or if you just want to look straight up gangster at that barbecue. And also go check out Motorized Misfit on Instagram, man. He's the one who came up with this design and I absolutely love it. Ever since he sent it to me, I was in love with this design, man. So go check out Motorized Misfit on Instagram. Alright, let's go ahead and oh, I forgot the key ingredient. We're gonna roll with beef today. Beef noodle. All you need is one. Let's go ahead and break these monies up. You hear this in the block, you know someone's about to have a good time. Hey, get on now. Get on now. Lucy always trying to get up in the mix. That dog's crazy, man. Lucy, I love her, but she is absolutely wild, ain't you, girl? Yeah. You know I'm going to give you a bite. Just a small bite, though. We got to keep you living forever. Make sure these puppies are grounded up nice and good. I always bust the bag. I don't know why. And you know, I was going to use the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but I'm deciding not to. I'm going to use the leftover shebangs I was eating in my bed last night. I'm going to use these to mold my swole together. You can use the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but for real, one of the main reasons why I didn't use Flamin' Hot Cheetos in jail or prison was because it looks disgusting, man. Red. I don't want to eat nothing that's pure red, you know? It just looks like vomit sometimes. So I'm going to use this. Even though it's good with Flamin' Hot Cheetos, I'm going to use the leftover shebangs. Go ahead and break these up a little bit. This was the bottom of the bag, you know? There's only about that much left. I got some really good content coming y'all's way, man. As soon as my family comes back into town, my parents, they're out on a cruise. They're on the biggest cruise ship ever made. Actually, I think it's the biggest boat ever made. Bigger than aircraft carriers. Things like 10 stories high, zip line, everything on that jank. 10-day cruise, man. They're lucky. I'm a little mad they went with my other brother. No one ever invites the old convict. I'm just playing, man. Now, they've been planning this for a very long time. My brother got them the tickets and wanted to show them a good time. And that's what they're doing. They're enjoying themselves. Something they haven't been able to do until they got older. You know what I mean? I mean, of course they enjoy themselves throughout life, but now they can actually splurge and have a good time. Alright, we got these broken up pretty good. Let's go ahead and dump the ramen noodle into the whole shebang bag. Make sure your bag does not have any holes or anything, because you're going to be adding water to it. Bag. The whole noodle go right in. Alright. Shake it up a little bit. Get this seasoning pack. You ain't got to use it if you don't want to, but I always put about half a pack of seasoning in it. Pinky out. Remember, you're a convict, but you can be fancy. Keep that pinky out, homeboy. Alright, that's in there. Shake it up a bit. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Alright, let's go ahead and run this water. Make sure it gets nice and piping hot. And you know, one of my first swole videos, a lot of people are like, why is the water so cloudy that you got out of your sink? Man, I don't know. I'm in Virginia Beach. This ain't freaking Haiti. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the pipeline. When it gets really hot in the old house, it used to get cloudy. But, you know, for all y'all freaking naysayers out there, I went ahead and got me a pure filter. That's right. Pure, baby. Go ahead, let me make sure. Whew, yeah, piping. Add a little bit. Now this is key to making a swole. You don't want to add too much, okay? If you add too much water, it'll ruin the thing. So you saw how much I put in there for one soup. It was probably about a half a cup. Now you're just gonna roll this puppy up and let it sit for a good, you know, 5 or 10 minutes. Set it up right against that. My Corona jar full of coffee Keurigs. Eat a little bit of leftover Panda Express. Yeah, while that stuff is waiting. There's spicy shrimp and beef. Absolutely delicious. Now, while we're waiting for this to cook, you know, you gotta start chopping up the pickle. Half a pickle for a personal spread. And you know, when times got rough, man, I used to drink just straight up pickle juice during lockdown or something when everyone started running out of canteen. And also, I used to put chopped up onions and bell peppers and my beef sausage and jalapenos all into one jar with this pickle juice. And it helped marinate it and preserve it. So, always keep that pickle juice. So like I said, half a pickle. Chop them up nice. Some people cut their pickles up with soda cans that are cut up, turned into like little pizza cutters, or state ID cards, or razor blades, shanks. Who knows? Some people even cut up all their food with their teeth. That makes people stay away from asking if they want anything to eat because they saw them cutting and chopping everything up with their mouth. And sometimes I did that, not to deter people from coming and asking for some, but just because I was in a rush. So like I said, you're only going to need about half a pickle. And you know, I do not know the exact order, but I believe, you know, when it comes to a person wanting to eat something, it goes through the eyes first, and then the smell, and then the taste. You know, like fast food and restaurants, people need to see what they're about to eat. That's why sometimes I don't like going to restaurants and they don't have too many pictures. All they have is a bunch of names. I like to see what I'm going to eat before I order it. So I typically order something that has a picture of it. Now, I always like to make my swole and lockup look really good. You know, even out here, I'm eating it. I want it to look good, presentable, and something that I want to eat. Now, you can't really make a good spread with like mayonnaise or a condiment like this because it's just going to glop out and it's going to come out real fast. So what I do, the best way to do is with either packets, mayonnaise packets, you know, whatever packet you can find, or I don't have any packets, so I'm using a sandwich bag. Put the mayonnaise in here, and all I did was just bite a tiny little hole in the corner. And it should work like how those bakery people make cakes and spread the icing and stuff. So let's go ahead and test it out and see how it works. 23 in 1, baby. It works good. Alright, so this should be done. Let's go ahead and open it up. Bust her wide open. Let me go ahead and get my spoon really quick so I can flatten it out. I wish I had regular cheese crunchies. Those are the best. I really just don't like the look of those Flamin' Hots. Looks pretty gross to me. This looks very appetizing, believe it or not. Lucy, I said you're gonna get some, okay? Chill out. I can feel her breathing on me. Alright, spread it out pretty decent. So it hits every area of the spread. Throw some pickle on there. Never in a million years I think I would still be making these out here in the streets. But you know what? They are very good. There's no doubting that. Let me wash my hands. Alright, now let's go ahead and spread this mayo on. This is where it really starts to make it look good. Let's put a little bit of hot sauce on there. Get your whole shebangs, fresh bag, original. Get a few big chips in your hand and just crush it down to a little powder. And this is going to give it some texture when you eat it. Sprinkle it right on top. Flavor too, God. The flavor from these shebangs are just amazing. I think someone's knocking on my door. It's probably Amazon. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and try this puppy out. Man, can I have a little bit of time to myself? Dog's the worst beggar in the world. This is absolutely delicious, man. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So my next video, I'm gonna be talking about some prison weapons. Some of the most common prison weapons, and it ain't just shanks, trust me. It really isn't, and there's other weapons that are much more lethal. I'm not gonna actually show you the weapons, but I'm gonna speak about them and also tell you some stories about what stuff and weapons that I have carried while incarcerated. And there were times where I literally carried something on me at all times. Never had to use them though. Thank the Lord above. Because you know, I went to prison for using a knife. A big one. Big knife. And you know, there's something about me that will never change, you know, now that I changed my mind state and stopped committing crimes. There's always something within me that I know for a fact will always stay the same, and that is when I'm pushed to the level of having to actually fight, where my barrier is finally broken and all the anger and rage finally comes out and I literally have to fight someone. Man, I'm one of those type of people that will do anything and everything to win. It's just something I black out while I start fighting or something. Man, it's scary. Sometimes, a few times when I get in fights, I almost bite off my own lip. There's this weird inner rage about me that I feel like I need to bite, you know? So I bite my lip. When I start to punch people, I'll bite my lip. And when I'm done fighting, it's like my lip was very close to being bit off by myself. So I really don't ever like to get into that type of mind state, but I know for a fact deep down within me, it's still there. And it's like that with a lot of people out there. You know, some people just have this inner animal and they can't control it when they're anger or they are pushed to the limit. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm gonna finish eating this swole. Yeah, I gotta go to the gym today, man. Leave me alone. Until the next time, man, don't forget to check out the Patreon. The link is in the description, as well as all the social media links up there as well. Add me up. And as usual, I want to thank everyone who's been liking and subscribing to my channel, all the comments. Man, look, I be going back to some of my old videos in the comments section. It'd be jumping in there. And just remember this, all y'all haters out there, y'all make the comment box fun. So keep on hating. I love it. Y'all give my audience members something to do. It's always nice to see a variety of people in the comment box. If you go to a YouTube channel and all you see is good comments, man, I would unsubscribe automatically. Just automatically. You know why? Because that dude's fake. He's trying to hide something. If he'll hide a mean comment, he or she, they'll hide anything from you. Remember that. Till the next time, salute, lockdown, 23-1.